Alright. Sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties. But I want to welcome you all to another session of Dr. Dekker. Just gonna chill here for a little while. Wait for a couple of people to trickle in. And get a chat going so we can have some participation. I genuinely don't know.
Overall progress is 25%, but the act progress is 29%. Unless this is 4 acts and you're only a quarter through the second act.
Jesus Christ, I hope not.
Oh, you finished 1 act. You're on to act 2, and it looks like you're only 30% through. And it looks like there's 4 acts.
Okay then.
So you got at least 3 streams more? It's a much longer game than Contradiction.
Yeah, this is definitely longer than I expected. But yeah. Your curious nature will see you through. They're talking. Good job. Writing that note to me, I wonder. Is that Jaya?
The detectives. I'm pretty sure, because Jaya did say, like, hey, you've been put on this specifically to like,
Oh yeah, to investigate.
investigate who murdered Dr. Dekker.
Hey,
And
Bridget.
then accused you of being a suspect, and it's just like, no, that's not how that works. If, like, I was suspected of killing my neighbor, they wouldn't then put me on the investigation of who killed my neighbor.
Literally no.
This isn't Death Note.
Very long. That's alright.
Yeah, that's okay. We're chilling, waiting for people. I'm punching things in Monster Hunter again. It has been a few days. Played a lot of Pokemon. That game is mediocre at best. And I can now definitively say that, not just as somebody on the outside, but as somebody who has put 23 hours into that game. It is mediocre at best.
But enjoyable in certain ways, it seems.
I like the raids, but even then, those have kind of become excessively, like, just, oh cool, every turn the thing throws up a fucking shield. Okay, well, let's waste an entire round attacking it.
Some of the Pokemon are very cute. Some of them are really not.
Man. Yeah, there's... I still maybe like 5 designs out of the new ones.
That's fair. Responses found 41 out of 262. Yeah, we are... Oof. Oof.
Yeah, you got a while to go. Like, you may have wanted to look this up on how long to beat before starting this. Oh boy, I hope that stay forever. Doesn't seem to be affecting the stream, just us, so, you know what, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
It's probably just the way that the audio is processing after everything.
Yeah, probably.
Can't wait to edit and find out it's just been popping the whole time. Wonder if it's that HDMI cable. Don't think so, because that's the new one. And that one's been good basically since we got it. That was a fucking 12-foot HDMI cable that I bought on accident. Because we needed another HDMI cable, and I ended up like going on Amazon looking, found one that was the only one they had in stock for a reasonable price, and it was out of stock except for the 12-foot one. So we just have a 12-foot HDMI cable now. We used it to go halfway across the room for your Switch before.
Yeah.
It's actually useful.
It was.
I hate Paolumu. I just don't like Paolumu. It's a bad monster.
You don't like anything today.
Look, I got woken up at 8:30 in the morning by a fucking asshole, the fucking leaf blower. I'm pissed.
Valid.
Paolumu is just a bad monster. Stupid looking. Puff bat asshole.
I'm excited to dig back into this game. I hope a couple more people show up. Really love having the community input. I don't always think of things right away. And it's nice to have more than one brain cell to rub together.
Oh yeah, I got none right now, so y'all have fun. I'm dumb as shit today. I got no fucking sleep. I had barely any caffeine. Eaten one meal. Generally just it sucks.
Well, maybe we can gradually make it suck a little less.
Punching monsters helps.
That's good. Punch monster, get happy brain chemical.
Punch monster, get to dopamine. Okay, see you later, Bridget.
Bye-bye.
Sleep toad. Well, might as well start and wait for people to show up. Just go until people get here.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10. Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home. David is my husband. All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just,
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
I'm just thinking back to like the continuity errors from the first one, and I'm like,
Yeah, it does make
like about
it difficult.
like what's her name, like admitting to murdering her husband, but then acting like she didn't, and like the weird inconsistencies there, and there's just some real
Yeah,
fuck shit with the continuity in this game.
I don't really know what's up with it. I'm just gonna try and take it for what it is.
It is not meant to be there. Apparently that's just some poor
Oh,
poor coding for what clips are supposed to play.
yeah.
Apparently the one where she admits that she murdered her husband is not supposed to play till like the second to last day or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was looking up some reviews and some other stuff about this game after we last did it last week, and yeah. Found that. I was like, oh, so that's just not been fixed, huh?
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, so there's gonna be some inconsistencies and some continuity stuff that is gonna make it very hard to do some things in this. It's an otherwise good game, but yeah, it has some issues like that.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. Just to let you know.
On
Look at
Valentine's
this.
Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Okay.
Oh, you never asked if why that was strange.
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree there.
Okay, well. It might not have the context now since you restarted the game or something. Because, like, it's pretty blatantly pointed out, like, yeah, that's a little
On Valentine's Day,
strange.
Dr. Dekker had a session with
Gonna
Claire
look for
Castleford at 11
keywords.
and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like I can talk to Nathan right now. So... here. I go for a hint. Okay, these are the suggestions about what to ask her.
Who is Cthulhu?
Who or what is Cthulhu? Kidding me? I have to just straight up ask that?
Okay, ask what happened to Dr. Dekker's glass first.
Okay.
It smashed.
No shit.
We fucking knew that, thank you. It's like... Is that exclusively for the folks who are hard of hearing?
It had subtitles. And it said glass smashes in the subtitles.
Okay then, that was absolutely useless.
I just edited that video last night.
Okay then.
So,
Alright.
yeah, I have
Fun.
no fucking idea why it decided that that was what... Fucking ask about Cthulhu. Just go straight up with it. Fuck it.
Alright, here we go.
So you watched the tapes? Gold star for you.
That's not a fucking answer!
Wow, that is some of the most worthless shit that I've seen so far in this.
And I have to ask those, basically. About Dr. Dekker's patients. Stop waving at me,
Most
bitch.
of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
What does that mean? Didn't introduce any of them.
Introduce any of them to who? To each other? What does that line mean? Ben's mom got to do with it.
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
What? Literally, what does that have to do with anything?
I can't help you with that. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Perhaps you should ask someone else a question. Fuck you! Jaya's still fucking orange. Why can't I keep talking to her?
Just go to Bryce. Bryce is the one.
Nathan is the one whose phone number he had.
Okay, then ask Nathan. Yeah, fucking.
What we're doing Valentine.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
That's nice.
Good for you.
Cool. Glad you got to write your fiance's epitaph.
That seems a little... I don't know.
Like, he seemed happy he got to write that epitaph. Or not
At
happy,
Henry
but just
Church
like,
on Valentine's Day,
I don't know.
visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of
Proud?
her death.
Yeah,
Her parents
proud.
wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Alright. Half. Say.
We walk alone without our angel.
These are some of the most no information.
At Henley Church? That's where Bryce works.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
A strange cephalopod creature. Oh, it's a Cthulhu.
It's a sea creature, like an octopus.
I know!
I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of an ocean. I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Okay, I'm just gonna check something real quick.
What?
Subtitle hints on playback only. Okay, they are on.
So there's just nothing of
Midnight
import
each
there.
day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it.
Oh my
Please,
god, this
20
plays
minutes
every time I
past
press
10.
continue?
Keep up, Doctor.
Things
Yep.
were going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger.
I'm
Doctor.
sorry, y'all.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And click through it.
Did Dr. Dekker call you on Valentine's Day?
Ah. Valentines. Valentines. I can't fucking type.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Can you spell it out?
Too many different things.
Did Dekker call you the day he was murdered?
There's more than one question there, Doctor. Do you want to try again?
There was one question there.
You?
Sorry, I don't know.
What's the
Dude.
point of telling you that he got Nathan's number if none of the
I'm not
combinations
sure what you're
of...
getting at. Can you spell it out for me?
I don't know how to spell it out any plainer, my dude.
Just say, did you murder Dekker? Fuck it. You kill Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
What does that have to do with anything?
First?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
About what? Yes.
Yes.
Don't, yes. Just type yes. Yes. Just yes.
Pass.
What?
What? Yes. I have.
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Hey, can we discuss your fire obsession? Can we talk about that?
Oh boy.
Can we talk about how you need to burn things in order to progress a fucking day? Sorry. Are you a pyromania?
I think fire is very primal in terms of energy. Maybe if I burn something, my days will keep rolling. Although I'm not sure you're supposed to encourage arson in these sessions, Doctor.
Who's encouraging arson, Firebug? Okay, then.
I don't. This suddenly seems like a way worse game
Well,
than last week.
It does say the red on... Wait, red keep questioning.
Yes. Red is questioning.
Oh, that's right.
Orange is you're done.
You're done, okay.
Green is you've asked everything possible.
Are you religious?
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Hey, CP, what the fuck is...
Hey, CP. So, Nathan asked me, in order to progress his day, should he set fire to his dead fiance's photographs or to the rocking chair that she loved? And I was like, can we instead talk about why you need to burn things in order to progress your day? Because that seems important. That seems really kind of important. So I asked him about pyromania, and he's like, I don't think you should be encouraging arson. I'm like, literally not.
We've also, like, got a... Like... I don't know, a real, like, no answers are fucking coming through kind of thing happening, which is frustrating. Oh, thanks, Viv.
Thank you. So, we're talking to Nathan right now, and so we need to provide a recommendation. Should he burn her photographs, which he has stored online anyway, or burn her rocking chair? I figure since he has the pictures stored on Dropbox anyway, like, just burn the pictures.
I guess, look at this graph.
Oh my god. That's what I'm leaning on. What do you think, CP? Photos are less of a giant fire hazard. Yeah, that also occurred to me. So let's go ahead and go with burn the photos.
Photographs it is then. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Yo.
Hello. Playing the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, and we are questioning Nathan. Told him he should go burn the photos of his dead fiancée. What were you doing at the time of Dekker's murder? Didn't I literally ask that?
Yes, I'm the one who suggested you ask that.
Yeah.
It was It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
You asked if Dekker called, and he said he couldn't answer.
Wow. An FMV detective game? Yes, indeed it is. Nice to see you, boss.
Kind of, yeah. It's a weird fucking game.
It's a weird, like, also, like, eldritch horror type game.
Maybe.
think?
I looked up the endings. I'm not spoiling anything, but maybe?
Maybe?
But also maybe not. Just saying.
There's, like, a mermaid witch girl. Oh, yeah, that's, Mariana. We're done questioning her for now, but,
That's a whole other fucking thing.
This is her.
This entire thing is so weird.
yeah, and, like, all the female clients really seem to, like, want your dick.
No, only that one. Literally, one is just talked about being a nurse the entire time, and the other one murdered her husband and constantly talks about how much she loves her husband.
Jaya's a little weird about it, and I feel like Claire was like a little bit like, "Oh, I assume you're flirting with me."
I don't remember that, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else's playthrough. Also, nobody in this fucking game wears shoes. I know, right? I guess that's just a rule of this particular, shrink office. Like, you take off your shoes at the door. So, how are you today, or do you feel lonely? So what are we going with, chat?
You can just ask, are you a little bitch?
Are you a little bitch? How are you
Hello
today?
again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
So your goal is to figure out who killed Dr. Dekker. You are playing the replacement for Dr. Dekker. You are providing you're providing therapy to all of these people that you see in the sidebar here. But you're also, like, investigating them to figure out who killed their previous shared therapist, Dr. Dekker. And Dr. Dekker was into some dank shit. Like, he dated his patients, and there was some weird fucky shit going around with, like, multiple patients. And he was, like, encouraging some of them to, like, do bad things, and yeah, he was probably a cultist. Yes.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
I would just like to say that it 100% played those out of order.
Yes, it
which
absolutely
is
did play it out of order.
Real problem with this game and this genre, because it keeps doing that. Or it's playing things out of the order, and yeah, it's spoiling itself. Like, we did not know earlier. We got a thing about how he had burned the clothes, and now we just got the actual line about him burning the clothes.
Yeah, it's a little troubling. So do we want to pursue the line of questioning with Hannah's clothes, or do we want to ask him if he's feeling lonely? Pursue. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm with you.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. And I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Somebody you're so obsessed with and you dated for so long, you don't know their favorite season?
Question is, do I like spring or autumn better? I like fall because it's Halloween. Oh, you answered my question for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how is this a question for you?
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you
Me?
like your space.
Oh, I do like my space.
That's not really something I know about.
Clearly, you clingy bitch. Sorry. Moving on.
You right.
Feel lonely, Nathan.
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
My dude, I think you need to do a lot of stuff. I don't think you should date anyone. Because you are obviously unhealthy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to actually be a decent therapist.
Don't
and it's
do
just
that.
Not happening.
Don't do that. Play the video game.
No, look when you're ready.
Thanks, Doctor. I appreciate that. I still don't think I'm ready to move forward in that respect.
It's good that you recognize that.
Also, probably should, considering it's been 5 years and still obsessed and...
Well, yeah, but we need productive therapy first. Otherwise, he's just gonna offload all of his issues onto his new...
Well, no, I'm
someone.
saying maybe start to, like, stop thinking of yourself as married to this person.
Yeah, but seriously, he is depressed. Yes, but he also keeps getting put into situations where he continuously spirals. Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Love how we're psychoanalyzing these fake characters.
Yeah, it's
like,
fun.
In this kind of Cthulhu game.
Yeah, I mean, like, dank eldritch shit or not, people still have fucking problems. Okay, so who do we want to talk to? Bryce the Gravedigger, Claire the Husband Killer, or Elin the Angel of Death?
Bryce, he was the more interesting of them, if we're gonna go with any of them.
Alright. Elin is wild. Elin is fucking wild. I don't like her a bit.
She's just down for murdering people all the time.
But Bryce for story's sake. Fair enough.
Especially because
something I
Bryce
want to
works
tell
at
you
the
about.
same graveyard.
Something else that's wrong with me. I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Out of control, Bryce?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
No, probably not, my guy.
No. I would not go to a fairground.
Probably sleep.
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
What does it want me to say? Fuck. I'd help people, I'd steal things, I'd spy on people.
I'd help people. Although
Can you see something behind me?
What? Okay, ask that.
What the fuck?
Do I'd help people and then ask, can you see something behind me?
Yeah, I'd help people.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
Another picture?
What kind of picture?
What kind of picture indeed?
I took a picture after undressing her. I put her clothes back on before time resumed. To be honest, there wasn't much to take off and put on. Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
Hey, Bryce.
Hey, Bryce, I'm calling the fucking cops. What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Do we need to put you away, bro?
I mean, yes. Obviously, yes.
Can you see something behind me?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
What does that have to do with anything?
What the fuck?
That is completely nonsensical for everything else that has happened so far.
Has the game had this sort of energy before?
Not really, no.
Not the undressing people without their consent and taking pictures of them.
I mean, I was worried that that was going to be what was going to happen. And no, nobody's ever said anything about seeing ghosts before.
No.
Okay. We started the session. Before y'all showed up, it was kind of like, well, this is acting a little weird, but whatever. Now I'm just like, why the fuck? Like, oh.
You're laughing at me, aren't you? I said I wasn't sure if they were real.
Dude, you've never mentioned this before. How
Sorry, Doctor.
would anybody...
Off there.
No, you didn't. What?
I literally just said I'm not laughing at you, bro.
Okay, no, seriously, like, this legitimately
You're laughing
has
at me,
some
aren't
really
you?
weird, like...
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
This has suddenly gotten, like, super nonsensical and strange.
Yeah.
Like, the way that it is... This is the thing that I saw in the reviews I was looking at that, like, said that this gets really weird in the way that it parses stuff and the continuity errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird.
My tolerance for literal nonsense when they're, like, setting up something where you're supposed to figure something out is really low.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen?
Sure as fuck not assault people.
Background?
Okay, I literally already explored that. Does it want me to, answer all? I'd steal things, I'd spy on people. Okay, where were you on Valentine's Day, you fucking creep?
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme, Love Conquers All. I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Okay. Yeah, Bryce, you need to be arrested and probably placed in assisted living, like, locked down assisted living, because, like, you obviously have no boundaries on what is okay and what is not in terms of interacting with other people.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, yeah, the notes literally want me to, like, maybe I should suggest things he might have done to gain his trust.
Okay, but so far he's proven that what he would do while... Okay. He said that that was when he first figured things out. Now he's worried that he's going too far. So what the fuck is too far if he's already, like, assaulted somebody?
True. Like, what did he do where
Now he's worried
now
that
he's worried.
he's going too far. Like, that's...
Well, in that case, I think I'd spy on people is more likely to get him to talk about what he's been doing if he's undressing and taking pictures.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Like, I
Sydney's
wouldn't
right.
go, like, suggesting that I would do things that are not just potentially harmful, 100% harmful to try to, like, appease him and get on his good side. Like, that's... No.
No. Well, tell me more about Dekker. Just steers away from this conversation. But I'm gonna do what I feel like the game wants me to do here. Unless that is, like, actively against the wishes of chat at the moment. So I'm just checking in, like, where are we at here?
With how much this game suddenly is, like, not working correctly...
Yeah. No, this is intended to be, like, the perspective of a humanist psychologist, and this is a video game. But, like, that is the opposite of humanist psychology, and it normalizes that behavior if you downplay it. Yeah, I guess. Tell me more about Dekker. Alright. Yeah, Alright, we're gonna try to play this a little more ethical, then.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry
What?
his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
What?
What does any of this have to do with, like... It feels like this thing jumped, like, 2 acts.
Yeah, it feels like I'm missing a whole bunch of, like, intermittent story or something.
It legitimately feels like this story just jumped forward by, like, 2 acts, and we're supposed to be, like, in the end.
Huh, maybe...
We haven't touched this since last week.
Maybe I made a decision earlier on in the game that, like, snipped something.
Not in... Like, if that's possible, then that is a poorly made game if it, like, allows you to accidentally break, like, an entire major plot-relevant section.
Yeah. And the fact that there are time shenanigans in the game makes it even fucking worse, because a lot of times I can't tell what's intentional and what's not. I really want to like this game, y'all. I really want to like it.
I'm gonna go look some stuff up.
Okay. Ugh. Dekker's coffin empty?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Achievement unlocked mind games? Wow, I really hate that.
I would not call this an extremely polished text adventure.
Extremely polished, huh? Who said that?
The 6th Axis, I don't know. Some
Also, I
review
don't know
site.
if Bryce is fucking with us either because he does this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Bryce, and I don't frankly know if I want to. I feel like he would be better served seeing a different fucking therapist in a different part of the goddamn world. I think he needs to move out of this goddamn... Yeah, the game really wants me to say things that normalize his bad behavior. At least, you know, when he's present, which is all that matters, honestly. And I really just don't want to do that. And I can tell that it's not going to let me... It's probably not going to let me continue without doing that.
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor? That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
Yeah, I'm like looking
Okay.
up stuff and yeah, apparently this is just a thing that happens with this game where it just breaks a bunch of continuity.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm no longer enjoying myself.
If you're not enjoying it, let's not play it. Like, legitimately, like, we'll have the episodes that we have going up, those will go up, and this will be the end.
You know what?
Like,
I'm completely fine with that.
yeah, because, like, if you're not enjoying this, then there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, like, this suddenly just broke a bunch of shit.
Alright, well, Nightbot's right. Let's everybody get some water, get your meds if it's time for that, and, we'll come back in a couple of minutes with, something else.
Figure out what the fuck Sam's gonna play.